going?
Get ready, Lexington.
Yes! So Monster Jam is roaring into Rupp Arena tomorrow for an action-packed day. There will be 2 adrenaline-pumping shows, and this is the perfect event for fans of all ages. Now, they even have an up-close and personal experience at their pit party, and let me tell you, I and Jim is excited.
Oh, yeah, we're all excited. I'm especially excited about our driver visiting us here today, Jamie Sullivan. She joins us now to talk more about this. First of all, it is great to see you. We're glad to have you on the show. And let's talk about, before we go into the whole event, let's talk about who you are out there when people are coming to watch. What are you in?
Yeah, so I drive the Sparkle Smash Monster Jam truck, which is literally a 12,000-pound unicorn. It might be pretty and sparkly, but it's also pretty fierce. You know, we're coming out there to take those wins, and that's just what we do out there.
Oh my goodness, I don't think you understand. The fact that you were here today, Jim was like amazed with your vehicle,
we
and he was talking about it. And I love the fact your vehicle actually shoots out glitter.
Oh yeah, that's like my favorite part. When I get the chance to actually shoot the confetti out of the horn, that is so much fun, and it literally goes around the entire arena.
No, that is fantastic. All right, now how long have you been doing this?
Yeah, so I've actually been driving for about 3 years now in Monster Jam, but you know what? I started in racing cars when I was 9 years old and kind of just took it and ran with it. Been racing since I was 9 and went to college actually in Lima, Ohio, just about 3 hours up the road, and I got my degree in automotive and high performance at the University of Northwestern Ohio. So I got to learn how to work on monster trucks and race cars, and it led me to where I am now. I got to actually work on independent tour for about 2 years, and then now actually driving for Monster Jam.
Oh, this is exciting. So many children are going to be able to see you during the pit party. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 events tomorrow, one at 1 o'clock tomorrow and then one at 7 o'clock tomorrow, but we also have a pit party tomorrow at 10:30 where you get the chance to come on the floor, be on the dirt that we're going to be driving on, and see the trucks up close and personal and how big they really are, because they're pretty massive.
Oh my goodness!
True. Once you get up down there and you're like, oh wow, this really is big, because you know it looks big from the crowd. You know it does up there in the stands, but once you see it up close and personal, that is different. And I'm seeing y'all are going to do autographs and all that too, right?
Yeah, we get to sign different posters or different flags. We have a lot of different merchandise available as well. And you know, like I said, get to actually see the trucks because the tires are actually 66 inches tall, so that's 5'6", and so they're almost taller than I am, and it's pretty massive and really cool to see and just experience that all together.
Okay, so how can we find you if we're not able to make it out to Monster Jam this weekend and we want to stay on top of where you're going next? How can we do so?
Yeah, so we actually have a website, monsterjam.com, where you get the chance to actually look at our schedule. You know, we're going all over the country. We've been on tour since January, so this is actually our last event for first quarter, but we have a lot of different events coming up throughout the year, so definitely want to check that out. You know, there's tickets available as well on monsterjam.com, so definitely check it out.
It's so neat to see them, roll in. Everybody knows Rupp Arena. They know it as the home of the Wildcats, okay, or the basketball play. And then they roll all that dirt in. It looks like a different environment.
Yeah.
And you're used to that because you go to all these venues, right?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a small arena for us to be driving in. But you know what? We make it, and we make it work. We come out there and we do these 2-wheel skills. We'll get these trucks up on 2 wheels, the front, the back, the side. It gets so wild. It gets pretty crazy. And then, of course, freestyle, where we really get to do it all together. Lay these trucks right in the dirt. It's our last weekend, like I said, for first quarter. So we're going to lay these trucks, and we're going to destroy them this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Go see Jamie and all the rest. MonsterJam.com coming up for you. Thanks you for being here.